Hey girl, hey, so this is going to be my October reads, reviews, and spoilers. So if you guys don't like that, time to get out. If you guys enjoy this, go ahead and stay throughout the whole video because, girl, I read a series and I read a standalone. So my first book that I read, and I was so excited to read this one, and my cousin was like, girl, you need to read it because it's going to be a movie. It was Verity by Colleen Hoover. I love Colleen Hoover. I don't care what anyone says about her. I love her. All her books are good. They keep you on edge. They keep you wanting to read more. Perfect. She wrote this one perfectly. Oh my gosh. And that pinche Verity, Verity, you bitch. It was very manipulative. It was very, like, at the end of the book, you're like, what the fuck? Like, was I just mine? Who do I believe? What do I believe? Like such a good book. 5 stars. I recommend everyone to read this one, and it's gonna be a movie. I'm very excited to see how Anne Hathaway is gonna play Verity because Verity is crazy. She's a crazy bitch, and it was very hard to read in most parts because, spoiler alert, Verity has twins, and just being a mom myself, and I miscarried multiple times, it was just crazy to see that she wanted to miscarry her twins. So it's just crazy. Very, very, very good book. Jeremy, I love Jeremy, pero se enamoró de volada. I'm like, hey, you still got a wife up there, you know? But as I kept reading, I was like, fuck Verity. But at the end of the book, I was like, do I like Verity? Do I hate her? Like, my next read was The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. Okay, I know it looks like a goody two-shoe book, but girl, spice. I love Jeannie. She's the main character. She's the new owner of Pumpkin Spice Cafe, and she meets a farmer. First of all, the way they explain that farmer makes me want to put my husband to work outside. I love Logan. All the horrible things that have happened to him, and the town really loves him. The Cinnamon Bun bookstore. Oh my gosh, I loved this one. This one was so good. The main characters are Noah and Hazel. Hazel's a goody two-shoe. She's a little nerdy. She has books she loves to read. She's the manager at the Cinnamon Bun bookstore. A fisherman. He's the town fuckboy, and they end up falling in love. It has spice to it. It's really good. You wouldn't imagine like these two would have been attracted to each other, but like they say, opposites attract. Miss Gilmore really knows what she's doing with these books. So I was super excited that there was actually 5 in a series, and that another one's gonna come out next year. So The Christmas Tree Farm was another 5 stars. The main characters are Kira. She's new to the town. She bought the Christmas Tree Farm. And Bennett. Bennett is Jeannie's brother. Jeannie's the one from the first book, which is the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. So he's in town for the holidays visiting Jeannie. The town, it reminds you a lot of Gilmore Girls. So if you guys like Gilmore Girls, I think you guys should read the whole series. They have a town meeting every couple weeks. The town is like, you know what, we need someone to go snoop in this new girl's farm. Her name is Kira, the town Christmas Tree Farm. We need her to open it because Christmas is around the corner. So no one volunteers, and everyone's like, you know what, Bennett should go. Bennett's an outsider. They're both outsiders. They're gonna bond. Bennett ends up falling in love with Kira. Kira ends up falling in love. Beautiful. If you're a dog lover, this is a book for you. They talk about how much Kira loves dogs, loves animals in general, and how much Bennett loves dogs. He's a huge dog dad. He has a million dogs. Next, I read The Strawberry Pancake House. This one, it was like a 4 stars because the main characters are Iris, which she is an instructor. She's a triple threat. She's an instructor of yoga, aerobics class. Like, she has a million jobs. And the new character is Archer. He is a chef that comes from Paris to claim his rights for his daughter because Olive's mom died. That's his daughter's name, Olive. The court's basically appointed guardianship for Olive. So Olive doesn't know him. He's never been in her life. So she's like, whoa. Stranger danger. He's a nanny because he's a chef at the Strawberry Pancake House. So Iris becomes his nanny. He ends up falling in love with the nanny. They have spicy moments. Long story short, and Iris gets pregnant. Lastly, The Gingerbread Bakery. This is the story I was waiting for. I wanted to know the story from the get-go. I didn't care about Archer and Iris. I wanted this story. But I wanted to read it, obviously. She was a 5 stars for me. First of all, the main characters are Mac and Annie. Mac and Annie, throughout the whole series of these books, hate each other. And it's not so much he hates her, it's she hates him. She hates him, we don't know why. And finally, Miss Gilmore gives us the reason why. It goes back from when they first met to present time. It tells us what happened and everything. Long story short, they met when they were fresh out of high school. He was a jock, she wasn't. She was basically in all groups. She cared about her GPA. She wanted to do more. She was an overachiever. They met because her friends were out of town and his friends were out of town during the holidays, and they started hanging out. They end up falling in love. He wants to drive cross country to figure out what he wants to do with his life because he feels like he's just cooped up in Dream Harbor, and he just wants to figure his life out. He ends up leaving. They make a promise that after a year, Annie and him are going to meet up at the Pancake House. So after the year, she's waiting for him. Mac doesn't show up. She is devastated. She starts hating him. I would hate him too if he didn't come back for me after he said he was gonna come back. After a couple of years, he leaves. He comes back into town. He starts owning the pub. It's basically a bar and grill. He took it over for his father. He bought his parents' house. He remodeled it. You know, he's the dream guy. He tries to get Annie's attention, and Annie wants nothing to do with him. Nothing, because she's upset. She's still holding that grudge. A decade later, finally, he's the groomsman for Logan's wedding, and she's the bridesmaid for Jeannie. She promises that she's gonna be good. She's not gonna harass Mac anymore for the remainder till the wedding. They end up bonding throughout those couple days before the wedding, and long story short, they talk it out. He tells her, I did go back for you, but I saw you and I felt like I was still a piece of shit, that I needed to figure out what I wanted, what I was gonna do before I even came and tried to profess my love to you. And when I came back, it was already too late. You already had your bakery. I went inside. You told me to get the fuck out. I just didn't know what to do. So then she's like, well, I would have accepted you the way you were. He's like, yeah, but I didn't feel like I was no one. You know, like, how am I gonna come over here loving you if I can't even love myself, basically? They end up getting together. They're finally a thing. What's so funny is throughout the whole series, she hates him. She throws stuff at him. She hits him. She says stuff to him, and he loves it. He's there for it. Like, anything that will get her attention, he loves, because that's the only source of communication that he has with 5 stars, because I've been waiting for this. I said, I knew the whole time Annie and Mac had something there, but they just, especially her, she wouldn't admit it. So I love it. And the epilogues, I love that she tells you like what happened, like Perfect, perfect. Ms. Gilmore, yes, yes, keep writing all the books, girl, and I'm gonna keep collecting all of them. I can't wait for the next one. I feel like the next one is gonna be great. She spoke about the two main characters of her next book, which I love that she gives you little hints of what's gonna happen in her next book. So these were my reads for October, and I hope you guys enjoyed my little review and my spoilers. And if you guys like videos like this, go ahead and follow me if you're not following me already. And I hope you guys have a good day. Bueno, bye!